Hey y'all, this is story time on how me and my friends got in trouble this Halloween. So, it all started on a chilly Halloween night. The moon was full, casting this eerie glow over the neighborhood, and all the humans were out in their costumes, looking ridiculous as always. But for me, Whiskers, and my crew, Pumpkin, Boots, and Shadow, it was the perfect night to get into a little trouble. We were prowling around the block, making our usual rounds. We weren't your average house cats. No, we were street smart, daring, and let's be honest, a little mischievous. The humans were distracted with their candy and decorations, so we figured it was the best time to have some fun. But boy, did things get out of pop. It all started when Pumpkin, the red tabby of the group, spotted this house completely decked out with Halloween decorations. There were cobwebs, pumpkins, those fake skeletons, they went all out. And right in the middle of the lawn, this enormous inflatable ghost. It was taller than the house, swaying in the breeze, and Pumpkin had this wild glint in his eye. "Guys," he said, his tail flicking excitedly. "You know what we gotta do, right?" We all knew. We were going to take down that ghost. Now, I'm usually the sensible one of the group, but it was Halloween, and the spirit of mischief was in the air. Plus, Pumpkin looked so excited that I just couldn't say no. Shadow, the sleek black cat who always acted all cool and mysterious, gave us this smug look like, "I'm in, but only because you guys clearly can't do it without me." So, we snuck up to the house. Boots, the fat gray cat who's surprisingly quick on his feet, and he loves to be messy, but was in charge of scouting out the place. He peeked through the windows and made sure the humans inside were too busy handing out candy to notice us. Everything was clear. Pumpkin was the first to pounce on the inflatable ghost. He sunk his claws into the fabric, and it made this weird hissing sound as air started leaking out. I guess the noise got us all excited, because before I knew it, we were all on the ghost, clawing and biting, our tails flicking everywhere. The poor thing deflated so fast, it just crumpled to the ground in this sad, limp pile of fabric. We stood there for a moment, proud of ourselves, until we heard a voice. "What in the world is going on out here?" The humans. We froze, our fur standing on end. It was the homeowner, and she did not look happy. Her eyes widened when she saw the mess we'd made. We tried to scatter, but in our panic, Boots tripped over the deflated ghost and knocked into me, which sent me flying into a nearby pumpkin. I was so mad I told that fatty to get off me. "Get out of here, you little troublemakers," the woman yelled, waving her broom at us. Shadow, of course, was the first to bolt, his scary ass, but the rest of us were tripping over decorations, scrambling to get away. We thought that was the end of it, but no. Our night was just getting started. A few blocks away, we found ourselves in front of another house with this big bowl of candy sitting on the porch, unsupervised. Humans do that sometimes, leaving candy out with a note that says "take one." We figured, why not? We deserved a treat after our ghost adventure. Pumpkin, always the bold one, knocked over the bowl with a swift swipe of his paw, spilling candy all over the porch. I yelled, "Pumpkin, why did you do that with those fat-ass paws of yours?" We started batting the wrappers around, chasing them like they were mice. It was a blast until a group of kids came up the walkway. "Hey, the cats are stealing our candy," said the kids. I yelled, "Be quiet, that's why your dad is gone now." We darted off again, but this time, Boots wasn't so lucky. He got tangled in a string of Halloween lights, and by the time he got himself free, the kids were chasing us with their trick-or-treat bags. We ran down the street, lights still dangling from Boots' back, until we found shelter behind some bushes. Panting, we looked at each other. Shadow was still smug, Pumpkin was buzzing with excitement, and Boots, well, Boots was trying to chew the lights off his fur. I just shook my head. Y'all can't do anything right. We thought it was over, but then, we saw it. Across the street was a house with the biggest bowl of cat treats you've ever seen. It was like fate. Surely, after all the trouble we'd been in, we deserved a little something for ourselves, right? Wrong. Turns out, The cat treats were a trap set by the local pet shop owner, who had been getting complaints about some naughty neighborhood cats causing trouble. As soon as Pumpkin touched the bowl, a net fell over us. Yep, we were caught. The pet shop owner took one look at us and sighed. You again? Yes, I said. You still single? We meowed and gave our best innocent faces, but it didn't work. She dragged us back to her shop and made us stay there until the humans in the neighborhood calmed down and stopped looking for the culprits who deflated the ghost and knocked over all that candy. We eventually got let out, but not before the pet shop owner gave us a stern warning to stay out of trouble. Did we listen? Fuck no, but that's a story for another day. Bye y'all, that's it.